million. 300 years ago, the wealthiest young lady of the team, Xiao Wanqin, had never possessed more than 2 million in her account, who claimed that replenishing the financial reservoir was futile. Here is the proof of success. Suddenly, Shun Xiaoyun felt as though she had transformed into a nouveau riche. With newfound wealth, medical expenses and maintenance fees became trivial matters. She envisioned purchasing materials, acquiring real estate, and indulging in fine cuisine. She longed to acquire 5 or 6 of the latest model mechas for research purposes, eager to discover the advancements made over the past 3 centuries. Although her life was cut short, she had previously pinned some research directions for future mechas. Surely, the mental linkage mecha had emerged by now, a concept she proposed based on the abilities of extraordinary beasts. Once she caught up with the current mecha developments, she could also procure materials to construct innovative mechas. In a whirlwind of ideas, her mind was flooded with various applications for this newfound fortune. She suddenly felt that perhaps the heavens had shown her mercy for her untimely demise, allowing her to enjoy life 300 years later. Just then, the repair bill for the first generation Zero Mecha arrived. Chapter 6, Astonishment. All present are worthless. Shun Xiaoyun, in a splendid mood, opened the communication message. But in the next moment, her eyes widened in disbelief. The repair cost for the first generation Zero Mecha at the D18 training ground totaled 63,000 star coins, including 6,000 for the hydraulic gauge, 3,000 for the K11 display screen, and the engine. Shun Xiaoyun could not continue reading. Rubbing her eyes, she glanced again at the holographic screen, finally incredulously exclaiming, "What on earth? Such minor issues would not cost me even 10,000 star coins to repair. When did the hydraulic gauge become 6,000 star coins? I distinctly remember it costing less than 2,000. And the display screen? Wasn't he at 5 or 600 a set? Was the school engaging in extortion or fraud? No, she needed to investigate the prices thoroughly. Perhaps the first generation Zero Mecha was too antiquated. She searched various platforms, but found no detailed price lists. It seemed that such specialized matters required the expertise of professionals. Shun Xiaoyun closed all background applications and accessed the forum of the Alliance's Premier Academy. After pondering for a moment, she posted an inquiry. Are there any students majoring in mecha manufacturing who can inform me of the current market prices for the hydraulic gauge, display screen, and engine of the first generation Zero Mecha? Then, 1 minute passed, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and nearly half an hour went by without a single response. This was implausible. Surely, the students at the Alliance Academy were not so engrossed in their studies that no one was idling in the chat groups? However, upon returning to the forum homepage, she noticed that a frivolous question asked just minutes ago had garnered over 100 replies. She frowned and scrolled through the forum. Senior Zhong Zhenghong, a sophomore in the Mecha Combat Major, is so handsome, so strong, and so lovable. Could someone please share his contact information with me? I will pay 10,000 star coins. This post had been made 10 minutes earlier and had received 300 replies. In the realm of mecha development, the strict instructor Yan Ziguan, you old curmudgeon, 60 is the passing mark, yet you bestowed upon me a mere 59. Your actions have condemned me to retake the course and have cost me 2 precious credits. Is there such a despicable teacher as you? Had you merely granted me 58, I would have spared you my ire. Just 1 point away. Everyone, let us unite and vent our frustrations. This message was posted 5 minutes ago, and beneath it lies a congregation of 230 unfortunate souls seeking solace and shared misery. This is my first post on the Academy forum, with a photo attached. Hehe, I hope to make friends with all the esteemed seniors. This was posted 2 minutes prior, and even such a simple request for camaraderie received a flurry of sycophantic replies. It seems the forum is not lifeless. Rather, it is her inquiries that lack vitality. The purely academic discussion she initiated took an eternity to unearth, buried deep within the forum's later pages. It had grown so cold, it seemed lost in some forgotten corner. The world has indeed fallen into decline, and the spirit of humanity has dimmed. Shun Xiaoyun has finally grasped the prevailing atmosphere of the Academy 3 centuries hence. The student's mindset has transformed drastically. Everyone has changed, and the scholarly ambience of her era has vanished entirely. In the past, when she casually posed an academic question anonymously, others would eagerly scour their books and resources, striving to uncover a multitude of answers. Nevertheless, she remains undaunted. She too shall adapt to this new era. She is determined to be a trailblazer of her time. With her head bowed, Shun Xiaoyun swiftly composed a new question for the Alliance Academy forum. Shocking revelation. All students in the mecha manufacturing program at the foremost Alliance Academy are utterly incompetent. They cannot answer even the simplest of queries. Perhaps they should return home to mine dirt. If you dare, come and challenge me. Provocation, provocation, provocation. She then appended her question with an inquiry regarding the prices of specific components. After posting, she took care to ensure her account remained anonymous. Upon discovering that all information, save for her gender, was concealed, she felt reassured. Indeed, within less than a minute, responses began to flood in. Poster, who are you? To dare insult all students in the mecha manufacturing program. Beware lest I place a sack over your head. You fool. If you seek the prices of components for the original Zero Series mecha, you should simply visit the Shun Xiaoyun Mecha Specialty Store. Oh, I forgot. You must have scoured the entire internet and found nothing, prompting your post. Allow me to generously inform you. The original Zero Series mecha is the first of its kind in the Alliance, and private factories have long ceased production. Only the Shun Xiaoyun Mecha Specialty Store, affiliated with the Alliance, continues to sell this singular model. Now, with that resolved, tell me your name. I too wish to bestow upon you a sack. Sack lady. From whence do you emerge, ancient relic? You are studying mecha at a military academy, yet remain ignorant of the original Zero Series mecha's information? Where has your study of mecha development history led you? In Yin Ziguan's class, you too, like the previous unfortunate soul, must have only achieved a score of 59, correct? I'm currently reviewing the course on the history of mecha development, and I happen to be memorizing this very segment. Allow me to recite it for the poster. In the year of the Starry Radiance 1033, Shun Jiayan created the first mecha, the original Zero series. In the year of the Starry Radiance 1150. In gratitude for Shun Jiayan's selfless contribution of the original Zero series mecha design, the Alliance established the Shun Jiayan Personal Research Society in her honor. To ensure the perpetual production and availability of the original Zero mecha, the Shun Jiayan Mecha Specialty Store, exclusive to the Alliance, specializes in the original Zero mecha and its associated components. Their intentions are clear. The Alliance shall forever shine. I had previously seen another query from the original poster and was too indifferent to respond. For 3 centuries, various mechas have vanished. Yet only the original Zero mecha remains on the market. Can you, as a citizen of the Alliance, truly be unaware of this? My goddess shines with resplendence. As a student specializing in mecha manufacturing, only we can truly appreciate the value of Shun Jiayan's generous contribution of the original Zero mecha design blueprints. Those knowledgeable in mechs understand that the components of the original Zero mecha are the most affordable of all. When Shun Jiayan initially created the original Zero mecha, she selflessly shared the manufacturing blueprints, and to this day, no royalties are incurred for any part of the original Zero mecha. Other mecha manufacturers are not as altruistic. They would charge royalties even for a single screw. Alas, merely studying lower-tier mechas has left my wallet utterly depleted due to the costs of purchasing design rights. Success and failure both stem from Shun Jiayan. Thus, subsequent mechas created cannot escape her shadow. In light of Shun Jiayan's legacy, I shall spare you the sack. And as a gesture of goodwill, I will share the price list with you. The hydraulic actuator for the right leg is 8, 200 star coins. The engine is 10, 000 star coins. And the K11 display screen is 5, 000 star coins. I believe I now know who Sack's sister is. Today, the Zero mecha at the D18 training ground was damaged, and I was responsible for the inspection, revealing that the aforementioned components were at fault. Indeed, Sack's sister is quite the antiquity, daring to tamper with the Zero mecha at the D18 training ground. A century ago, seniors claimed that this mecha was merely a relic left for students to encounter, not one invented by Shun Jiayan. Tell me who Sack's sister is, and I shall confront her. Meanwhile, Shun Jiayan remains blissfully unaware that her anonymous forum identity is on the brink of exposure. After being informed of where to find the relevant prices, she promptly logged off the forum. Chapter 7. Is that Sack's sister? Shun Jiayan altered her search terms and finally located the specialty store dedicated to the original Zero mecha. Upon seeing the store share her name, she felt an urge to dig at her toes, especially since the store's introduction, written by an unknown hand, was filled with praises of her own achievements. It proclaimed this as the beginning of the victory in the war, the dawn of the Alliance's glory, and the place of Shun Jiayan and her original Zero mecha. After reading that line, she hurriedly scrolled away. Nonetheless, the entire store indeed specializes solely in the original Zero mecha. Soon, Shun Jiayan found the price list she sought. The Academy charged 6,000 star coins for the hydraulic actuator of the right leg and 3,000 star coins for the K11 display screen. In contrast, the store sold the right leg hydraulic actuator for 8,200 star coins and the K11 display screen for 5,000 star coins. Upon comparing the two price lists, she was astounded to discover that the Academy's charges were considerably more economical. It was not the Academy that was at fault. Rather, it was her understanding that had been flawed. In truth, she had long realized that some memories were lost when she inherited the original owner's recollections. Her approach to action is largely guided by the principles of 3 centuries past. Thus, the individuals in the forum who deem her an antiquity are not entirely mistaken. However, should this represent a misjudgment on her part, her situation would be dire. She once more searched for the price of the original Zero mech. Price of the original Zero mech, 2,990,000 each. The glaring, bold crimson text stung her eyes. The original Zero mech, which previously sold for 300,000, has now skyrocketed in price. This is nothing short of inflation. She had naively believed that 5 million would afford her a comfortable life. Yet now, this sum would barely suffice for the purchase of a single mech. Indeed, she still needed to acquire a mech. Shun Jiayan delved into the mech classifications of this era, discovering a multitude of categories. The hand-operated mechs currently available are classified into levels F, D, C, B, A, S, SS, and SSS. Level B encompasses what were previously mass-produced mechs, primarily agricultural, mining, and expendable mechs used in battles against alien beasts. Levels B to A constitute the standard military mechs, the backbone of armed forces combating cosmic creatures, focusing on practicality. Level S mechs are custom-built, elite models that incorporate cutting-edge technology and are produced in limited quantities. SS level mechs are crafted by renowned mech artisans, each embodying unique characteristics of the master. Meanwhile, SSS level mechs remain merely conceptual at this stage. Different mech levels impose varying physical requirements on their pilots. The original Zero mech and the rented anvil both belong to the D category. Upon witnessing the remarkable evolution of the mech system in subsequent eras, Shun Jiayan felt a mixture of pride and melancholy. She was gratified by the achievements of future generations, marveling at their advancements in mech manufacturing technology. Yet, she was also disheartened, realizing that the new wave had surged forth, leaving her, the former wave, stranded upon the shore. She felt out of sync with the times.